Merry meets all. Welcome back to the dark. I'm your pal, Darkly Yours. And I forgot to get my microphone close to my face. Sorry, I hope you can hear that a little better. Let's see, our correspondences of the day are, we're still in the first quarter, or the first quarter is still in Leo. Um, color of the day is turquoise, and the incense of the day is nutmeg. I thought for today, just for a little fun and a change of pace, we might talk a little bit about magical creatures. In this case, familiars specifically. I'd like to do a special on each of the different types of magical creatures and what they mean, um, how you might encounter them, what they would be for, things like that. Um, so we'll break it down from familiars to daemons to demons to angels to fairies to dragons to jinns and magical objects that take on a life of their own. Um, sort of like in Fantasia, I guess. Um, so, let's just talk about familiars for a moment. So, what is a witch's familiar? Um, in my opinion, a witch's familiar is a witch's pet, very simply. Um, a familiar usually chooses you, um, and this would be a pet that imprints on you, and you might notice um, that this particular pet or familiar um, emulates your behavior quite a bit. It is often observed that pets take on the personality quirks and traits of their owners and imitate them quite a bit. Some people say this is because they view us as parents. Some people say different things. Um, but what is nice about that is you have sort of a like-minded companion. Um, that's a familiar. It is a creature that has chosen you to imprint itself on and lives with you regularly. Um, you may incorporate them into your spell work by having them accompany you, or whatever your practice is. It may not be spell work. Um, and you'll find familiars frequently have unusual traits. Sometimes it's longevity, beyond what is normal for their breed or species. Sometimes it is um, a bizarre sort of intelligence or a higher sense of empathy. Um, there are various explanations for these sorts of behaviors, but in a nutshell, that's what your familiar is. Um, I hope that helps to clarify a little bit about what it is when we talk about familiars. A practitioner's pet is the simplest description I could give you for these. I hope to do some more covering a few of the other species of magical creatures that you might incorporate into your life in one form or another. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this a little glance into familiars, and I'll see you again next time in the dark. Blessed be.